The man suspected of killing Phylicia Barnes faces a second indictment. And if Baltimore's top prosecutor gets her way, he would stand trial for a third time. ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager joins us now with more on this new legal wrangling. Jeff?
Well, Kelly, just 2 weeks after a judge acquitted Michael Maurice Johnson in Barnes' murder, prosecutors have sidestepped the appeals process in an attempt to bring him to trial again. If Michael Maurice Johnson killed Phylicia Barnes and dumped the visiting North Carolina teen's body in the Susquehanna River, prosecutors have had a tough time proving it. 2 trials have ended in mistrials, and the second one was followed by an acquittal. But Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby says the judge went too far.
My job is to uphold the law and rectify procedural missteps. In this particular case, the judge, in the most recent trial, did not have the jurisdiction to rule on a motion for judgment of acquittal after he had been previously granted a motion for mistrial and dismissed the jury.
By turning back the time prior to the acquittal, Mosby says there is no double jeopardy. And since she had no direct means to file an appeal, she says the Maryland Attorney General's office advised her that essentially starting the process over again would be the best option.
Under my advisement, my attorneys have sought another indictment for second-degree murder against Michael Maurice Johnson on February 2nd. Evidence was presented to a new grand jury who has also determined that there was probable cause to move forward in this case, and a summons was issued and served.
The state's first bid to get a conviction for first-degree murder fell apart after prosecutors withheld information challenging the credibility of its top witness. The second one for second-degree murder fell apart after jurors heard evidence they weren't supposed to, twice. It remains to be seen if the courts can try the same man 3 times for essentially the same crime.
Our pursuit is justice, and this is procedural. I want to make sure that we're clear that we are making every effort to pursue justice.
Now, generally, when a grand jury returns an indictment for murder, the defendant is arrested. But in this case, as you heard, we're told the judge only authorized a summons, which means he will only have to show up at court. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.